Interested in life and its many surprises? You've come to the right place. Let's compare notes. Welcome to Notes on Life. I'm Ellen. I'll be making tutorials, offering ways, tips, hacks, remedial remedies, support, something relaxing or reassuring, and wherever possible, a smile or two. This is about us, about you, for you. Last time I put out simply a human-to-human appeal for open and honest and kind flow of communication. And I received heartwarming comments, thank you. And they all had one thing in common: recognition. People told me, yes, indeed. On top of everything else in these still tough times, you then feel at a loss and confused if for an unknown, uncertain reason you cannot get in touch with someone, or you cannot trigger a response, or you don't really understand the response you are receiving. Well, that's more of this later. Now, also reporting back on a previous episode when I shared how in these still difficult times I managed, or maybe more importantly, sometimes did not at all. Also for this one, I received comments in the voice of recognition. Well, here's the upgrade. Things are looking up. As of this week, where I live, the most severe of the pandemic-related restrictions has been lifted. That's the one that prohibited us from moving outside our own municipality. It was in place, understandably, 2 days short of 3 months. Oh, the relief. The relief that I still remember how to drive my car, and that I'm actually allowed now to drive it somewhere. Yay! That really feels, honestly. Ask my girl here. Num num. That feels like a treat. At present, I'm closely connected with precious few people. They are precious and they are few. And we keep in close touch. Speak, mail, WhatsApp frequently, and compare notes on life. And recently we came up with quite a list, no, in fact 2 lists of points of what we do or what we avoid to make this little, oh so simple system work for us. I collated it quickly into 2 separate lists. Let's scroll down the scroll. Well, anyway, you know me, low tech, of the first one. Here goes. I titled it, Maybe Not. We do our best, but really do our best to be responsive to one another. If we're busy, that's valid. But on top of everything, we are also, all of us, busy with getting through this while staying on our feet somehow. So if we are really too busy to reply anytime soon, we let each other know just by simply a few icons, 1 or 2 words, get back later at o'clock, and then do our best again to keep that promise. Really, it works. What we also avoid is the cliche. It's not so bad. Yeah, times are tough. Yeah, these are the times. You'll see, it will get better. You will feel better. It goes on endlessly. Really, language is more versatile than that. And be aware that with best intentions, while using cheap expressions like it cannot be helped, these are the times, it is what it is, the person on the other end is not helped. Quite the contrary. Feels maybe then desolate, as in it is what it is. How does that help? You see what I mean? Avoid them. The same goes for the judging and the supposing, as in, but surely you can, and this or no. The other list, much more fun. The bring it on. The first one speaks for itself, but really have a listen, then ask questions. Before you know it, you are involved in a lively conversation. Super. That makes it then also thoughtful. We mention to one another, we report on anything, but anything on the plus side. Cheerful, funny, a joke, an anecdote, something we thought was going to be and it wasn't so bad after all. All these things. And that brings me to the central points of this list, the trouble and the trivia. I'll get back to the trouble in a moment. By the trivia, I simply mean what I just said. Discuss the details. Details matter. I mentioned in earlier episodes, I'll say it now again, details matter. That's what they're there for. And what it does, it makes a conversation lively. You can embroider a bit, you share, and also it takes away this possible threshold of contacting one another. If you know all these little details of everyday life, amongst friends, family members, you name it, it helps. And it's fun. Then, the trouble. We indulge one another. We make time, that's one, but we also make room for grumpiness, impatience, sadness, frustration. We allow each other to use swear words. If you are permitted to do that, that's a relief, really. We even make up new ones to amuse one another. What's that? No? Make up your own. What else have we got? That makes it responsive, and wherever we can, we sneak in the humor. A smile shared makes two, but honestly. So there. You know, I'm fully aware that I'm a room full of people short of an active social life. But what this close contact with my precious few gives me is something that's dependable. It carries no doubt or uncertainty. It is solid. And that makes so much difference. At request of some people who've shown big support for Area 61, how does the YouTube procedure work? Like this. Google owns YouTube. If you have a Google account, say for your Gmail, then log on and click YouTube and you're in. If not, in less than a minute, create a YouTube account. In there, you keep a list of all your subscriptions, so all your favorite channels. And if this video appeals at all, please use the buttons subscribe, ring the bell, leave a like or a little comment, or send on a link. Share. It'll be such a big help. Now quickly, back to the video. Now, with, on one hand, my work, and many of you recognize this, building a business keeps you quite busy. And on the other hand, my connection to my dear, precious few. And these two elements allow me to sort of manage. Now, as always, stay healthy, stay connected. And I'm speaking for all of us because you see, you're worth the connection. And please, see you next time.